The 17th century, an era of exploration, expansion, and the brutal reality of colonization. As Europe cast its net wide, Africa was ensnared, with Portugal setting its sights on Angola. The Portuguese brought with them a tide of cultural, political, and economic shifts that forever altered the landscape of this African nation. But amid this upheaval, a figure of indomitable spirit and fierce resistance rose. Her name was Queen Nzinga, a beacon of defiance in a time of turbulence. Born into the ruling family of Ndongo in modern-day Angola, Nzinga was destined for greatness. As a child, she was exposed to the intricacies of politics and the art of war, receiving an education that was far from ordinary. She was groomed to lead, learning strategy, diplomacy, and military tactics. This training would later equip her to take on one of the most formidable European powers of the time. Upon the death of her brother the king, Nzinga demonstrated her readiness to lead. She defied traditional norms and seized the throne, crowning herself as the queen of Ndongo and Matamba. With the scepter in her hand and a crown on her head, she made a solemn pledge. She vowed to free her people from the shackles of Portuguese oppression, to reclaim their lands and restore their dignity. Thus began her lifelong defiance against the Portuguese colonizers. Armed with intelligence and a fierce determination, Nzinga waged war against the Portuguese. Her strategic alliances were key to her resistance. She formed ties with neighboring kingdoms and even with Dutch colonizers who were also at odds with the Portuguese. These alliances bolstered her army's ranks and provided critical resources for her campaigns. Nzinga was not just a formidable leader, but also a brilliant military tactician. She adopted innovative guerrilla warfare tactics, using the dense African jungles to her advantage, striking swiftly, then disappearing, leaving the Portuguese disoriented and demoralized. But Nzinga was not all about war. She was also a skilled diplomat who sought peaceful resolutions when possible. She attempted negotiations with the Portuguese, demonstrating her willingness to find common ground. Yet she never compromised her people's freedom or her kingdom's sovereignty. Through her relentless efforts, Nzinga managed to halt Portuguese advances for almost 4 decades. Nzinga passed away in 1663, but her legacy lived on. Like the seeds of a resilient tree, her resistance laid the groundwork for Angola's fight for independence in the 20th century. Today, she's more than a figure of the past. She's a national hero in Angola, a shining beacon of defiance. Across Africa, her name is whispered as a symbol of resistance, a testament to the power of one woman's indomitable spirit. Queen Nzinga, a beacon of defiance, a symbol of resistance and a testament to the power of one woman's indomitable spirit.